So when you start to go online shopping, Carolyn, have you really ever thought about having a plan for it?
You know, I didn't until I started to break it down because, as we've said before, a lot of people used to, including myself, do most of our shopping in the store. Now that we've gone to all online, I really had to look at what we're doing and how to plan for it.
I didn't plan for it because I was busy being the most fun stylist on the internet.
Yeah, well, in our opinion, we are. I mean, yeah. So here we've got a little plan. And I think one of the most important things is to look at the return policy. I never did that before. Did you, Char? Didn't matter to me.
Once in a while, but mostly not.
And then did you ever read reviews?
Only on Amazon.
Ah, smart. Well, you're smarter than I am. I never did. And
Yeah.
then I used to think, oh, God, they're all really good. And somebody told me that that's kind of a clue that if they're all 100%, yeah, that's probably not a real review.
Right. Yeah, people pay for them.
Yeah, I'm such an innocent. Yeah, I didn't know that. And then when you try things on in person, I think one of the things that we need to talk about is fit, not size. And I know that Amy, the founder of Storyline, talks about that a lot. Even though it's the size that you always wear, then it may not necessarily be the fit that you want. So again, do you notice that when you try things on in person and transition it into your online shopping?
It was something that I really had to learn myself. I mean, I know that I used to make a joke all the time that I would like to go in and say, do you have this in a size 3 that would fit me? And I figured out somewhere that if your clothes fit better, that's all that really matters. And nobody else knows what size is on the tag, and cut it off if you have to.
Great point. Or if you really love the size, then wear it inside out if it really makes you happy.
Exactly.
So one of the things that I found out when I was watching the garment industry work, I didn't know that basically when clothes are cut out, they almost start with a big cookie cutter up through many hundreds of layers of fabric, and they just cut straight through all of those layers. So when you're buying a size medium in the same jacket, if you buy it from the top of the stack or the bottom of the stack, there's a tolerance allowed in that sizing. So if you're finding something online, sometimes it's a good idea to order a couple of them, even in the same size, because a size medium may not fit the same. 2 size mediums may have up to 1 inch or more difference.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense though. I mean, they're in it to do it as fast as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the size charts would be helpful. If we get to know the size charts of the brands that we like, that helps a lot too.
Yep. And this last tip, I have done this, and I've actually encouraged my customers to do it as well, is that I just order it. If I'm not sure, if I look at the size chart and I'm just not sure, I say, well, get both the large and the extra large and send back the one that didn't work.
And again, checking your return policy, just making sure that you're operating within those parameters. So I think these are really good guidelines to get us started with some online shopping, because when we look good, we're going to feel good.
Do you want to talk about the rest of the plan?
We can. Should we go ahead and talk about this?
Yeah.
Great.
So I thought this was good to really look at the clothes that are in the picture, because that's the best that those clothes are ever going to look. I mean, that was the photographer and the designer's intention, is to show it off at its maximum. So
yeah, and if it doesn't look good in the picture, yeah, you're probably
not going to look good on you.
Yeah, exactly right. Another thing is, when you're looking at something, make sure that it coordinates with what you already have, or don't buy it. If you can't make it coordinate with at least a couple of things in your closet already, it's probably not a great buy for you.
Yep. And then the last tip I think is good here. Understand about reputable places and reputable brands. And if the price on Facebook seems too good to be true, it probably is.
You got that right.
Yep.
I'm amazed at the number of Facebook reviews. I see people that are buying things and they say, I ordered this 4 months ago and I still haven't gotten it.
Yep.
Yeah, probably not a good buy.
Right. Or make sure you have some stylists like us in your back pocket that can help you look good and feel good.
So you do good.